Welcome to another episode of The Adventures of Danny and Mike, wherein the fellas discuss corrupt files, the Oregon Trail, and various types of sniffer dogs. All that and special guest Will Miles. Now play the music, jury. No, it's got some other ingredients.
Okay.
What's wrong with egg whites?
I don't know. It just sounds
In a
gross
drink?
in like a bar.
That's the only part of the egg I'm allowed to enjoy still.
Really? Do you not eat yolk?
Oh, no, I love eggs. I'm just not allowed to enjoy the yolks no more.
Yeah.
Cholesterol, man.
Yeah.
You know?
There's pills, right?
But here's the thing.
I just took one.
My doctor told me recently that the yolk isn't that bad for you in terms of cholesterol, and that's sort of a myth.
Oh, that's really good seltzer, by the way. Yeah.
Only the best.
Wow. Yeah, what doctor do you go to? I need a new doctor.
I'll give you my doctor.
Can I get a referral? Can I get a referral
You
for Doctor?
You gotta go to Jersey though.
Dr. Egg Board.
Sorry.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean it's
I'll do
close.
it.
I mean he's Ridgewood, New Jersey. It's not far. It's only a 40-minute train ride from Penn Station.
Where's how is it in relation to Jersey City?
Oh, it's far from Jersey City.
Oh, really? Okay.
It is not close.
Is that good or bad?
Is it?
I have to go to Jersey City next Saturday, so I'm like,
You going to FMU?
Yeah.
Very
Nice.
cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
They're going to sell the records while you're out of town. We're all in Brooklyn.
Damn it.
Yeah, I heard they're...
My doc's pretty cool though. Maybe he'll come meet you.
In Jersey City?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great.
He's a good dude.
in a running car.
Does he,
Hop in.
Yeah. He still has the.
You know
paper.
about eggs.
He has the paper. He has the paper on his passenger side. Just like, shh. Like, all right, tell me what's going on. Pull your pants down. Tell me what's going on.
That is genius. The butcher paper in a roll behind the passenger seat. I love it.
Welcome to the Adventures of Danny and Mike. To my right, Mr. Danny Tamborelli.
Hola.
To his right, eyes closed, ready for podcasting, Mr. Michael C. Marona.
Hi, Jeremy.
And to his right, our guest for the entire hour, Mr. Will Miles.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hey, Will.
Hey.
Welcome.
I feel like this is deja vu, Jeremy.
Holy shit.
Listen, I got a few things to explain here.
Is this producer Jeremy?
I feel like
this is
I feel
producer
like it's
Jeremy. Thank you,
okay
Mike.
to not. I don't want to gloss this over.
Of course not,
I would
because
really
it's
like to hit
detrimental
on
to
this
me.
for a while because
Yeah, I think
We have an hour. I mean,
maybe the title of the podcast is Jeremy's fuck ups, or maybe just fuck up Jeremy. I can't. I'm trying. Let me just. I'm gonna workshop
let's
it a little.
play
see how
with
it
that a
works.
little bit.
I was really nice though and didn't tell Will what actually happened. I just said that the file got corrupted
because you want to
I
save it
wanted
for the
to sound that we
podcast.
were
Well, that's kind of
professional.
true.
I think you hinted at it. I think I heard it on the way in.
Oh, mom.
Let's just say the lens cap got left on.
Yes. Yeah. All right.
Mom, I made you the sweetest Mother's Day card, but the file got corrupted. I had like 10 layers on that document. I had 10 layers.
It was
and
beautiful.
I ordered you roses on the internet. File corrupted. I'm so sorry.
FTD actually means file corrupted.
I know that today was the day that I had to be at court, but my file got corrupted.
I didn't come early. My file got corrupted.
You know, I got out. Baby, I'm sorry. This never happens. My files are never corrupt. You know, I got out of court once because I was going through a bad breakup. And I just said, hey, I'm not going to be here. I can't do this anymore.
Really?
Yeah, and they selected me for like the next round. And I was like,
You mean jury duty?
Jury duty, yeah.
No, not like a court appearance. That's what.
that would be even better.
That's how it seemed.
That would be even
Yeah.
better.
Mr. Balin did not appear today because he was too fucking tired because he's heartbroken.
In the matter of the people versus Balin, drunken driving in the third degree.
Through a school zone while smoking weed.
Through a school zone while hanging a nude ass out the window. Violation of Ohio Code
Lighting
143. We
find the defendant
his special circumstances and it grants him an extension.
heartbroken.
Yeah,
3 weeks.
We'll give him 6 months to get over it, and then he has to appear before us.
But I did do that. I jury duty. I told them that I tried to get out of it. And I would do things like I would put on there like hobbies being awesome, and of course they call me out in front of the fucking lawyers.
So it says here you like being awesome.
That's exactly what he
could you
said.
Demonstrate some awesomity to
And then
us?
I was just like, I was not in a good state. I wanted to get out of it.
What else did you lie about on your questionnaire, Mr. Bailey?
I still have photos, actually. I had to dig that out, but yeah, and then they selected me, and it was a slip and fall case near a water fountain. The kid got slipped. I'm going to bring the room down, but the kid slipped and fell and was paralyzed for the rest of his life.
Holy
So
shit.
he was suing the school district, and I guess the water fountain had a leak, and he just...
And you didn't try to help the kid.
Yeah.
You just wanted to get out of it. You fucking piece
This is
of
why
shit.
you don't say the case.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I was in no...
We were all with you. We were
Yeah.
all with you until just now.
Yeah, your Frank Luntz red
losing-
buttons are going off the
losing
chart
ground.
right
It's like
now.
that's when it's our civic duty. No.
I was in no mental state to help this poor kid. So
Fucking little kid, he fell on his own.
He's fine. I
it's
got out
like-
of jury duty pretty recently.
You did? For what?
They asked me. Well, they put me in that box and had all that shit go on, and then it was like cops pulled somebody over, and they were like, "Do you trust cops?" And I was like, "Nice, I got this." No, sir. Can you see me?
Or do your eyes work?
Yeah, do your eyes work? I hate cops. But yeah, so I had to tell, like, there were 3 cops looking at me as I said it. I was like, yeah, I don't really have a good relationship with cops. I don't think I can be the right. Is it impartial or partial?
Impartial.
I don't think I can be impartial.
Well, just use both, so then you'll be covered.
I don't think I can be partial or impartial to it.
You're covered in every situation if you use both.
You're free to go.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
We have no response to that. The people have no response to that.
Did you get
Counsel?
dirty looks from the
Let 'em go.
police officers when you said, I don't trust cops?
2 cops that were across the way looked at each other like, huh, all right. And then the judge was like, are you really saying that? And I was like, yeah, man. I was like,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm gonna stick with that.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that. It looks like you're about to let me go. So, yeah. I got out of it.
I hope nobody's listening.
I know, right?
Because I've managed to
oh,
get
it's
out
in the
of
mail
it.
now.
Ooh,
It is
yeah.
being mailed.
Definitely. You get 8 years
Give it
though
a
now.
week. Huh?
You get 8 years now between
Oh,
when
really?
they call you in, yeah.
So that I'll schedule my next breakup for.
Yeah.
Let me do the math here.
You gotta
Breakup, you gotta meet someone first.
Get the fuck out, Danny.
Wow. High five right here.
That was a double whammy at the same time.
Damn, Jeremy.
We're working in sync today.
Some tandem
Shots
burns.
fired.
I fuck up one podcast.
Jeremy walks into the urgent care. Sir, it looks like you have burns in tandem. We gotta treat both of these. We gotta treat both of these burns right now.
It's a crap file. It's all good. It's okay.
Yeah, can you get on jury duty for saying that?
Will Miles will be on the podcast at some point.
Yeah, did you check to make sure this is working?
I'm just going with my gut on this one. I think
like
we're
that.
good.
I like
See, the problem was we can all hear in the cans
Yeah.
just fine, but somehow it only recorded audio from the computer.
Oh, wow.
So, like, we could be heard okay, the two of us, and he was, like, a little muffled, but we couldn't hear anything that you were saying. So
Damn.
But it was all
what's the
funny.
point?
All right,
It was all
Everything you
really
said- yeah,
funny.
everything you said was funny.
As
And
long
we're
as you
doing
heard the
okay right
laughs, I'm
now.
fine,
We're
yeah.
doing okay right now.
I'm going to be completely honest. I think we just released that at some point too. Just throw it up. Freebie on the website. Bonus episode.
I think there should be a podcast where they just release one mic. Like 4 people were talking, but you only hear one mic.
How about
call it
a
one mic.
One mic,
We'll
yeah.
call it one
how about a
mic.
Nas podcast?
That's a Nas
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah.
Yeah.
a
It's gotta be.
Nascast.
All I need is one mic. But there's full conversations.
The
but one mic.
Nascast.
That's how they used to do it old school, man.
Yeah.
And you'd record those big jazz bands in the 20s and 30s. They put one of those microphones right in the middle.
They couldn't
Put all the
afford.
drums in the back because they're the loudest, and you put the bass up close.
Oh, man.
And that's how they used. It's crazy to think about how that was like. That's how do you record stuff? Well, we put people closest to the mic based on how loud their instrument is.
You would be in the back.
We do volume auditions.
We do, yeah.
Play your sax. Oh, boy. All right.
Okay,
Too loud.
all right,
Too loud.
Get in the back. Back up there. You got to
Run
get
the
back there with the
drums.
drummer.
Thank you very much, row R. You'll be a good contributor to our orchestra.
You okay?
Yeah, I got the coughs today.
You want some of this
Fighting.
limited edition Poland Spring sparkling?
That's a super. Only the best for the second time around.
Summer
Actually,
melon.
I feel like the first time around you probably got a pretty decent bottle of seltzer as well.
I got a
it
great
didn't-
bottle.
Yeah, but the
was
seltzer
polar.
didn't make it all the way to his mouth. It just kept spilling out on the floor. You had seltzer. He had seltzer. I sort of had a little seltzer, and Will had almost no seltzer at all.
Burn.
Blame that on me as well.
The file.
Number 3.
Sir,
Corrupted file.
Sir, it appears you have a third burn in exactly the same place as the other two.
Damn.
I'll write that down.
Burn. Number 3.
Burn.
3 burns.
3 burns.
Three burns.
I already had my my jury duty story, so I won't bore you. I'll just remind you about the lady who came into jury duty selection with full workout gear on,
Nice.
and managed to get herself kicked out for being an idiot.
Wow.
She was like she was a true space cadet, not
She wasn't trying to get out of jury duty. She would just actually decided to wear a workout.
Yeah, some people bring a laptop. She brings exercise
It is
gear.
really tough. It is really tough to tell, but they do remind you, try and be nice.
Try to dress nice.
Try to dress.
Something. Maybe
Yoga
that's
pants?
why I didn't get.
Did you have a button-down shirt on, Will? When you
No,
went
I
in?
was in it had something on it. It was everybody's. You go in there to try to get out of it. So I think I was wearing like
And a button-down shirt with an eye patch.
yeah,
right? Usually that's,
I had a peg leg out of nowhere. It was weird.
I had a polo shirt with my arm in a sling. It's the perfect amount of respectful and vulnerable.
There was another stoner kid in there too, and we both got out, and we both kind of looked at each other the whole time, like, "Yeah, man,
We got
You
this.
want to go outside and get
yeah, hell yeah, let's get the fuck out of here."
God, why are there so many cops around? I'm so paranoid.
I feel like I'm in court.
You said peg leg a minute ago. This is a horrible transition, but did you see Roger Goodell wipe a booger on that poor?
Yeah,
Isn't that the craziest thing in the
I
world?
did. I missed it.
there's a woman
Okay.
with
We'll do
no leg.
no leg, and she was being honored at, or talked about at the NFL draft.
So somebody else was talking, and he was picking
And
his
so
nose.
so he's saying a few things, does something with his nose, and then obviously, very incredibly, like blatantly, does the wipe across her back.
Yeah, on her clothing.
It's very, yeah. So, for the listener, go, if you want to be
That's
disturbed.
amazing.
Yeah.
Fuck Roger Goodell
For a number of reasons.
Yeah, number
Yeah.
of reasons, but that's just another one to just chalk it up. What a piece of shit.
He's very anti-weed, even though he's in a
Isn't that,
And that's crazy
where they
too.
need weed.
Even though he lives in New York, where they smoke it. Hypocrite much?
I feel like he's on his way out, and I say that all the time, but then it's like, I feel like the owners still love him. There's still a lot of people that dig
They're all
him.
still old,
Yes.
white conservative
yes,
dudes.
Yes.
Everybody's
Absolutely.
making money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
NBA is better though. The new NBA commissioner is great.
Yes.
Yeah, but they're charging ESPN too much money, and they had to lay off too many
I know.
people this week because of that
What
bullshit.
was it, 300?
I just want to say,
Something nuts.
thank the gods that Sage Steele got fired separately, so we got to gloat over that. So we got to gloat over that for a while, and she wasn't just lumped in with the rest of the people that got fired.
Why, you didn't like Sage Steele?
Sage Steele, I'm so glad you got fired.
What?
Yo,
at Sage
Jeremy's all about Sage Steele.
She's-
if I
I
remember
like her.
correctly.
No, you are getting your ESPN anchors all confused.
Hannah Storm?
Yeah, I'm into Hannah.
Hannah's all right.
Jamel,
That's cool.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
fact check Jamel.
Oh yeah.
God.
Janelle from SC6?
Guys,
Jamel,
Yes.
I think Jamel Hall is like one of the best on them.
Me too.
I'm currently fact checking.
Jamel.
You're currently filling time while you fact check because
Right.
you have nothing.
anyway, we don't have to talk about ESPN. I'm just saying that.
They also
it
do
was-
good skits, by the way, on there.
Oh, yeah, the
SC6.
commercials are amazing.
Jamel Hill and that yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
On SC6 or on the old show?
On the old show. I
Yeah.
haven't seen a lot of SC6. but
Yeah, I haven't seen the anything on the new ones, but I dig that show. I
I do too.
dig the new
His
the
and
new-
her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I loved it when it was Numbers Don't Lie.
Yeah, numbers don't lie. It was
It was the shit.
Yeah.
Was
I used to
that
like-
was that the show with Rob Morrow?
Should I fact check this? I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, it's what's his name? Michael.
I don't know his name.
It's probably better that way.
Yeah.
He does all the great caricatures.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Anyway, shows how much we care.
Well,
really.
how many?
I love that show. Who's in it? I don't fucking know.
I don't know. It's on.
Skip Bayless.
Stephen A.
Who do you dislike more, Skip Bayless or his brother Rick?
You can win me
Rick
over with
Bayless?
food anytime. So
I mean, but his voice when he's talking about food and,
Rick Bayless, yeah.
and pronouncing
The Spanish terms.
It's bouncing. The pork, a pipi and pipil. The perineal, the pibil.
Why does that upset you so much, Mike?
He's just.
He's really heated about
Yeah,
it.
you hate Frontera.
He's annoying, and the way he's annoying, and the way he raised his daughter, you're just like, oh, poor
man.
Misty.
Bring his dad quality into it. Can't even raise a kid.
I guess I can run people down on their DQ right now because
because you're a
quality?
dad.
yeah, I have no outer. My kid looks great, and he hasn't killed anybody. So
Well, then what do you think about LeVar Ball?
yeah, bad dad.
Bad dad.
Bad
right?
dad. I know. I understand that you want to big up your kids.
Yeah.
And in this media saturated world, he can see, if I do this, and obviously he's put out highlight, films of the kid as well. If I do this, this is going to be good for my son. But
Yeah.
I would say, look at the Williams sisters' dad.
Yeah.
There's a good sports dad.
Yeah, I agree.
Not Mr. Ball.
Yeah, no, not at all.
I feel like he's sort of taking Trump's lead of just saying the craziest shit in the world and not ever feeling like he has to back it up.
It keeps putting him in the news. That's the fucked up thing about the country. Like,
It's the exact same demo.
yeah, like, because what are you saying?
You know what Trump is also making excuses that he hasn't been winning because he's surrounded by 4 slow white boys. so Trump and LeVar Ball have something in common.
It's true. Where's Kellyanne, by the way? She's missing, I heard. Legit missing, right?
Legit missing? Kellyanne Conway?
No, maybe not
Oh,
legit,
man.
but,
That would be great.
Are you talking about Blueberry Hamilton, New Jersey, Kellyanne Conway?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The legendary reverse John Henry Kellyanne Conway, who worked 2 blueberry picking machines into the scrapyard with her ferocious blueberry work.
Is this another hummus on the mountain story?
No. This is a joke that went very well the last time we recorded this. But since you fucked up the recording, it's really fallen flat.
I was going with it like it was new again.
I like that it's my fault now.
Like when you hear your friend tell a story that you've already heard.
Yeah, yeah.
And then what happened? Wait,
Whoa, that's crazy, man.
The guy tried to play with a $2 bill. Nice try.
You sure you never heard this before? I don't know, man. No, keep going.
Yeah.
You're doing good. You're doing real good.
It was she, not he.
Yeah.
But you remember it.
Yeah, I do. I remember the Blueberry. That's the only reason I know that Kellyanne Conway is from that town.
From Blueberry Town.
Blueberryville, USA.
Hammondtown,
And
New
we all
Jersey.
thought she was in, well, there's a rumor that she was in that porn with aliens, too.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
See, we can come back to that.
Yeah. There's like an alien porn. And people are saying that Kellyanne Conway is the woman from that.
Was she mask? I guess.
No,
She have, like,
her
alien
face
mask?
is there, yeah.
No, it's the face.
Oh wow.
It's hard to
haven't
tell
seen
what
it.
she looks like
Well, I was gonna say maybe
now.
Yeah.
those are
Because of
Kellyanne's
how
hips
she
or something.
Looks like those look like her deep pockets under her eyes.
Yeah.
Oh no! See that's the lying line right there.
Yeah.
You see, it's grown
Oh, man.
since.
Lying.
That's the Trump stress line right there, yeah.
Oh man.
She goes to a tarot card reader. She opens up her palms. She's like, "Oh man, you're not going to believe anything I say."
Yeah.
You go. You and me, we're the same.
I tell people what they want to hear for money, and you do too.
Yeah.
Oy vey.
Not to run down on the time-honored tradition of psychics and palm readers.
No, but
Some of them are tarot card, I guess.
Well, you just
Those are
think
cool,
if
right?
they were more successful, they might have larger storefronts than the front of a laundromat.
Yeah.
I think that could be a good adventure. There's one a block away. That'd be
palm
good,
reading?
Yeah,
The ones in
it
Green-
might be tarot cards.
The ones
I
in
don't know.
Greenpoint are out of control because it says Polish psychic is Roczka. So in every storefront says Roczka, but you didn't know what that was.
you don't want to go in there because it says Roachka and it looks like Roach, and you're like,
Yeah.
I ain't going in there.
Yeah. I'm scared of my future.
I'm
if it
probably not
involves
even pronouncing it correctly.
Roska.
Well,
I like the sometimes like the person will sit out on the sidewalk with the little table.
Oh,
which I
yeah.
feel like there's no way in hell I'm going to sit out there with you in front of
yeah.
Only
in
if
front
it's-
of my
only if
neighbor.
I know like other friends of mine are around and are going to stop by and see that.
Right.
Hey, we want some answers to some questions. You're never gonna be nothing. How about that? You're never gonna make nothing of yourself. You're gonna meet an really nice girl, and she's gonna reject you.
Then you have jury duty.
Yeah, you got jury duty next week.
You fucking.
Hey, Will, did she tell you that you suck yet?
That's the kicker.
Man.
Hey,
Just sit out there just getting... I like the abuse, actually.
Yeah.
don't
It's
pay
fun
for
for me.
don't pay for the extra question. She's just gonna tell you suck.
Hey, man, for $20, you could have bought me a couple drinks. I would have told you you're great.
Yeah. I would have looked in your wallet and told you you're a nice guy too.
Psychics.
If I can go back to porn for a second.
What about porn?
Never not the case.
I heard something, and this is a fact check that I know I've already done one, but I kind of want to do another. Have you ever heard of? So they have drug sniffing dogs, right? So
There's
I
child
heard.
porn. There's child porn.
Is
sniffing
that
dogs.
true?
Yeah, they can smell your hard drive. They can.
Wow.
They can.
What?
They can smell child porn on your hard drive.
I don't know.
Wait,
Are you being serious
this
right
is
now?
serious?
I'm completely. I mean, he took the words out of my
You
mouth.
can't
I
smell
heard.
them on the hard drive. That's not the reason why. Let's just be real about that. Yeah, maybe there's
Straight to the
drug
fact
sniffing
check.
dogs.
What's weird is that all child porn enthusiasts use the same cologne, and nobody has.
Figured it out.
The dogs have figured this out, but nobody else.
Porn?
What was the
Okay.
name of the bedbugs dog?
Roscoe.
Roscoe.
Roscoe the bedbugs.
Yeah,
dog?
I used to follow.
Roscoe's brother's
I used to
on
follow
the.
him on
He's on the
Twitter, but I wised up.
He's on the beat. He's on the kitty porn beat.
From August 26, 2015,
That's how they found Jared.
porn sniffing dog helped bring down Subway star Jared.
Wait,
Fogel.
really?
Yes, that was a hell of a guess. You just guessed that. I thought you knew.
Yeah.
Is that really true?
He's a bloodhound for the digital age. It says.
Give me
That's
more-
that's
give me
just
more.
the last time I had a job, and I remember
Reading the paper.
I was at work reading that. Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, Jared.
Guys got to go.
Wait. Okay. Let's talk about the bloodhound that sniffs kitty porn.
I think that Jeremy might be able
He
to
should
read a
be
little
in
more of the.
Yeah.
A rambunctious black Labrador named Bear, one of only 5 dogs in the nation trained to sniff out electronic data devices, played a key role in the arrest of former Subway pitchman Jared Fogel.
Oh, so
yeah,
so
I
he
gotta-
can't
finds
smell the
this-
porn.
He
just
finds
smells
the
bits.
secret. He finds the secret hard drive.
The 2-year-old rescue pooch nosed
Smells
out
ones and
a
zeros.
thumb drive that humans had failed to find during a search. So it's wait,
Oh, so
he's
they
just-
just smell out any hard drive.
yeah,
And
that's
the hidden
weirdest
ones.
thing.
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah,
the
if
hard
you have
drives
nothing
a
to
smell.
hide,
Yeah,
why
right.
wouldn't
Why are you
want
hiding
it?
a
Yeah,
hard drive?
Yeah.
Right.
Thumb drive.
Why are you hiding this thumb drive?
Guess where he was hiding it?
One of the quotes from here was, "I thought I was being punked, but it does work."
Who said that? Jared.
This was-
Jared.
No, Jared has very few things to say, I think, in this article.
But he's
I thought I was being punked.
He's definitely being punked.
This was the lead
Yeah, right
prosecutor
now.
in the Fogel case. I thought I was being punked, but it does work.
The lead prosecutor. And Jared's in jail. I'm surprised now.
The dog zeroed in on a kitchen drawer, which Jordan opened to reveal a device. "Good boy," he told Bear, giving him a handful of food.
That's
Good
too much
boy.
info in that article.
Good boy.
It's almost like they were
I
there.
really don't want to know what kind of device they found in his drawer.
Labs are the best on this,
Labs.
said Jordan, fending off playful licks from Bear. They'll do anything to please their owner. This,
This
yeah.
is like a mildly.
Hold on a second.
This is NBC News.
Okay. All right.
They
I
need
was-
to be. Is the dog sniffing their hard drives? Like,
Wow.
this is gross.
And Seattle just bought Bear for $10,000.
Does he practice on like old hard drives? How do they train him?
Yeah, there must be some sort of like a stunt course, like a what is the course that you run and jump through? American
Obstacle?
Gladiator.
Confidence course.
Oh,
Yeah. It's like an
American
American
Gladiator?
Gladiator for porn
the
dogs.
Eliminator.
This thumb drive has horrible kitty porn on it, but this one just has homework.
Oh, boy.
Oh, they have to pick the right one.
That'd be really bad for a dog to go on American Gladiators because of all the tennis ball guns. They would
Oh,
be
they
go
would just-
fucking nuts, man.
Oh yeah.
Best day of my life.
I'm
Bear
drowning.
suffered a heart attack and died. He's so
He
excited.
died, he died with a smile on his face, though,
Yeah,
so we can tell.
Man. There's only 5 of these dogs, too?
Yeah.
Why is Bear getting all the
Well,
shine?
there's 4 now.
Yeah.
One's in the
Seattle?
other.
Yeah. Sure, Bear went to Seattle. I feel like if we kickstarted this between the 4 of us, we could probably get a porn sniffing dog.
It's just a hard drive sniffing dog.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Electronic sniffing
For
dog.
the listener,
The evil is in your heart.
Will and Michael and I have nothing to do
No.
with
Yeah,
the,
yeah.
porn, the
Yeah.
child
You are
porn
complicit?
sniffing dog.
By entering the door of this
No.
podcast studio, you become complicit in my horn sniffing dog adventures.
No. Tell the authorities.
No.
Jeremy got himself a porn hound, and he was never the same.
Let's just remember that at the very beginning of this talk, Jeremy actually believed that a dog could sniff kitty porn specifically from a hard drive. That was the you said it, Mike.
the
And you were like,
worst.
"Oh my god, you're right! How did you know?" So
They smell ones and zeros.
so there's something going on here, and I think we do need to get a sniffing dog in here.
First and foremost,
Maybe you could borrow one.
I
Yeah,
said
where's Bear?
I couldn't believe that it was true. So I wasn't buying I wasn't drinking the Kool-Aid. I was
incredulous. He was
I
incredulous.
wanted to know more.
Yeah,
And that's what
but
we
it's,
did.
Porn
But
out.
We
it's
just
the way you said it. If you say,
expunged.
"I don't believe that's true,"
Yeah,
as
yeah.
opposed to saying, "I can't believe that's true."
Yeah. I believe you believed it was true. And
do you want me to
could-
just give a couple line readings of a couple
Yeah.
we-
Can you run that 3
Yeah,
times?
yeah.
So
we
we
need
can have
this
it?
Chappelle Show mini court reporter, mini
Yeah.
court stenographer right now.
Better wrap that gavel up too, B.
Oh, wait. Yeah, you were that, right? No, I don't know.
That was you, right?
That was me.
That was all of us.
Yeah, we were all in that together.
Wait,
Your
what?
mom's calling Danny, and I think it's
My mom is calling. I'm not picking it up. Sorry, mom.
Let's put her on the podcast.
No, let's.
So-
let's
I'm sorry,
we don't need to do
Mama.
that.
I know you always say that. But sorry, Mom.
I never meant to hurt you.
Even when you was a crack fiend.
Don't do
Mom.
that. We have a mutual respect here, Jeremy, for the listener.
we do?
Jeremy
Because-
was going to grab my phone to pick it up.
Our mutual respect, does that involve trying to convince the listeners of the Danny and Mike podcast that I believe in porn sniffing dogs?
It's out of your mouth, man. The context
Yeah,
is right
you
out of your
said it
mouth,
all.
man.
Let's play it back. Let's stop the
I'm not
podcast.
picking sides, but you did say it.
Speaking of,
Today's episode is guest edited by Danny and Mike, and definitely not Jeremy.
you were giving different readings of lines.
I can't believe it's no bother.
Everyone here except for you, Jeremy, goes on auditions.
I can't believe
Or
it's no
went to
bother.
Auditions.
Okay.
Damn.
So-
Goes. Let's say goes.
Fucking
Yeah,
shots
goes
fired.
on.
We all still
auditions.
go.
I still go on auditions.
There you go.
How's
We're all,
that
we're
going?
all
I remember.
SAG.
I'm just saying. I remember from last time that Will had a couple good stories about working with kids, as us being child
Oh,
actors,
yeah.
and you going
Yeah.
on auditions with kids and their parents.
They're very awkward, yeah.
Yeah.
The parents they're always too into what their kids are doing. It's like, okay, did she read it right? How was she in there? And it's like, no.
Oh, you can't tell them how the kid.
Yeah, like, I don't
I'm
know.
not going to tell you. That's personal business between me, the casting director, and your kid.
Exactly, yeah, right. We have that forever. You'll never know.
How did he do? Was he cute?
Right, yeah.
Was he cute?
But how cute?
He's cute. He was cute, right? But he was cute.
Was he the cutest?
And then you hear him as he goes. They go to you, and then they go to the kid.
Yeah. So were you good? Were you cute?
Did you give
How
smiles?
cute were you?
Did you big eyes? Like I said, big
Yeah,
eyes.
yeah,
The big
yeah.
eyes. You do the big eye thing.
It's a real awkward elevator ride down with those parents every time, and it's every time I walk out right with them. I think they follow me or
They
something.
time you, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
we'll be safe with him.
Yeah. He'll tell us what she did or what he did. It's like, no, I'm uncomfortable. I wasn't even paying. I'm selfish. I'm an actor. It's only noticing what I was doing.
Has that ever worked? Has the parent ever been like, "Oh, I guess you're right." You taught
That makes
them a
sense.
lesson.
Why aren't you selfish?
Don't pursue this.
yeah.
You're not selfish enough.
Get out, kid. Get out while you can. Were there competitive kids at auditions sometimes?
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
My mother was just recalling one when I told her about that I was grateful she wasn't a hellish stage
Yeah.
mom. And she was remembering this other kid who like wanted it so bad but didn't get it. And
Oh,
it was-
really?
And then was comparing it to me who just got it but didn't really want it.
Damn.
Maybe I could find that kid now and be like,
Ouch.
you wanted it more.
I was always
That kid
I
is
was-
now Ryan Gosling.
I was going to say,
he wasn't Canadian. No, he wasn't Canadian. Definitely wasn't Canadian.
my mom used to always just bring like a bunch of toys. Like always have like a bag full of like cars, GI Joes, like little handheld tiger games.
And when he didn't do well on the audition,
Double Dragon?
she would swing it and hit him in the head with it. Danny had,
but I was like the kid that was like,
no, he had
hey, we're
snake
gonna
eyes.
run the
He had
lines
snake eyes
and then-
marks on his face from getting hit with GI Joe.
No, I was just a kid
Face
that was like
indentations.
having fun.
Yeah.
I never, some of the parents would get mad and be like, no, he has to learn these lines. He has to study. Like he has, like, don't talk to him. And I'd be like, man, like Sam Levine.
Yeah,
from
I know
Freaks and
him, yeah.
Geeks. He
We were
and
just
I
down in
used to
Austin
go-
together for
oh, really?
some reason. I don't know why, yeah.
He's a great dude.
Yeah.
I've known him forever. He, was a child actor in New York.
Still could play a child actor.
Still can play a child actor for sure.
Is playing child actor right now.
He was one of the few kids that like his mom was like super cool too, and like we would anytime we were like at an audition, it was like, all right, learn the line, blah blah blah, got the line, okay, Army men, let's do it, let's get this shit,
good.
let's get this shit going. Oh man, it means like a 45-minute to an hour wait go by much faster
For the audition,
when you have GI Joes to fuck around with.
Hell yeah. I can only imagine.
Cobra Commander and stuff.
Cobra Commander.
Well, you could do this now. I mean, when you go to audition these days, you could pull out
Bring a
like
pack of playing cards.
or those,
Hey guys, what do you want to do? Huh? Let's
or
play
those-
Uno real quick.
Those fidget spinners. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
hell yeah.
That's
But
the
I was
thing,
thinking,
though.
I like a pack of cards much better.
Pack of cards is more adult, but I would enjoy this.
Who's in? Who's in? Who's in?
spinners
Who's
on?
in? Yeah, exactly. I'll deal you in. Texas Hold'em?
You're
All right.
You're in 330, right? You're in.
Hell yeah.
I think it's better.
It's
if
a
you
dollar
get-
buy-in, guys.
Honestly, why aren't we doing that?
And
That's
the
like,
kids' parents pay double.
yeah.
If it's a kid's thing, it's like, oh, you got to ante up for it. It's $2.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, it's smart.
That's, well, I wouldn't, it would be nice to involve everybody on the, because sometimes the auditions are next to like models. And it's like, oh, this would be fun if it was like a game. If they all came out of their rooms, the casting directors,
Strip
and just,
poker at
that would be
point.
awesome, right? Strip Texas Hold'em with all models.
I'm all in.
It's like, yeah, right. Oh, I guess
That's what you have to do. You have to take everything and put it in the middle of the table when you're
everybody
all in, right?
going in for schlubby Verizon employee.
Yeah.
And
Everyone
these
going in for
models.
Slubby Verizon employee goes, I'm out.
Yeah, right. Vogue fashion shoot all of a sudden.
I fold.
My fault.
I just like the idea that they come out and be like, Mr. Miles, you're up next. Give me. She's almost down to her. Give me a fucking second.
I'll let the other
I don't
guy
need
go.
this role.
Let the other guy go ahead of me.
I'm hot. I need 10
Are you
G's
sure
more.
this is a callback special request?
Even still. You should have picked it for later.
I don't even have Verizon.
Right, yeah. I'm AT&T.
Yeah. that would
Wait,
be
you had the
great
tattoo
ways.
on that Pete and Pete, right?
I did, yeah.
Yeah. That's funny because I
How
always
about now?
wondered
No tattoos.
if the
no.
tattoo was real. And I also wondered, I was like, man, how'd they give that kid a tattoo? Like, you got to be an actor, I guess, to get a tattoo.
Right? You got
Yeah.
you got to have some real shit parents
Yeah.
to be like, oh no, you know what? No, he's 7. No, the kid'll get the tattoo. Oh, man, it's fine.
When they brand,
Oh, wait,
when they
wait,
brand
no branding,
cows-
no branding.
when they brand cows, they go into a chute. It's like a cage that had like a front and a back, and the front is locked and the back opens up and they go in and then they lock up the back real quick.
Yeah.
So the cow can't really move at all.
Yeah.
And then they brand them. Ooh. And there's something similar for inseminating them because they inseminate them artificially now. Like they're not, it's too easy to, get kicked in the junk, I guess, when you're mating. Guess they're not dating the right people, but Dan also had
talking about cows?
Yeah.
Just checking.
No,
I'm
Dan-
not sure where we're at.
Dan had a tattoo crate in Jersey when we
Yeah.
first did the show that we had to cram him into the crate and only his arm would poke out and then we would tattoo him real quick.
Just slam it on there.
Sounds like a Saw 7.
But all they do is just put on a wet tattoo. Or
Yeah, it's just,
You want to play a game?
you want to play a game with kids? Yeah, okay, it's called temporary tattoo.
yeah.
What's the scariest part? The rubbing alcohol. Why? The smell.
It's really intense. It might dry your skin.
You're gonna have
My
crusty
skin is flaking.
It gets worse. Welcome to psoriasis.
Ugh. Nobody wants psoriasis.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Nor do they
Nobody
want
got
dander.
time for that.
Isn't
Nor do
those
they
the
want-
two things?
Pat dander?
No, when you see the commercials for the Lotrimin, psoriasis and dander. No, not dander.
No, I don't
Not
think it's-
Lotrimin.
Yeah, not Lotrimin.
Lotrimin is
Yeah, no.
that's for something else.
Penis cream.
It could be penis cream.
It could be penis
It could
cream.
be penis
Is that
cream.
a fact?
It's a
Anything
Lotrimin.
can be penis cream if you.
Hey,
Listen,
now.
Trump's
Put
America.
your mind to it.
Anything can be penis cream.
Penis cream. Green penis.
Youch.
Green penis is a different thing completely.
Today
it's
we're serving cream of penis.
New England.
Chowder.
Actually, there's certain Burger King locations that always serve cream of penis.
Whoa.
That was in the news recently.
What?
Someone was jerking off into
Yeah.
Burger King stuff?
And they
Burger
developed,
King bathroom.
and there was a dog that sniffed out which burgers had jizz on them.
It only served those. Yes.
That dog's name is Rusty.
Right.
He is also on the West Coast now.
Yeah.
We could not keep him. New York
went
could
to
not hold on to him.
Bought by
Poughkeepsie.
Portland, yeah.
Bought by Portland. And lining them up. Eugene is next.
Yeah, just wait. Look out. Yeah,
We found
You're just like, you hit them all.
Yeah.
Tacoma.
Tacoma. I was going to go Tacoma, yeah.
We found a kombucha
gone
sniffing
now.
dog that's going to Eugene. He's been bought.
Can you name any other cities in Washington?
No problem.
Olympia.
Everest,
Seattle.
Yeah.
Tacoma.
There's
That's
one in the central that's like
Oh, there's a... Yeah, I don't know.
Those are the only three I've ever heard of.
Yeah.
My sister-in-law's
Oh,
from
Bellevue.
Olympia.
There's one. Bellevue, Washington.
good call.
Okay.
You could also say like a lot of random names like
Yeah, I bet.
Like-
there's a Springfield.
like Ridgewood or
Yeah.
or Woodridge.
Or,
There's both of those in Jersey.
yeah, Tinseltown. That's not, I can't believe it.
What?
Sand something.
Hollywood.
Oh,
Yeah.
Samsung. Actually,
Samsung,
Yeah,
yeah.
The corporation has bought a town in every state, so now there's like a Samsung Hawaii, a Samsung Ohio, a Samsung
Coachella,
Alaska.
yeah.
There's a Nike A6.
Coachella.
Yeah.
Welcome to beautiful Coachella, Washington.
That's probably
Oh,
the right
Walla
place.
Walla, Washington.
Walla Walla, Washington.
Ah.
Walla Walla, Washington.
The Dallas.
What's that from?
The Dallas.
The Dallas.
Oh no, that's in Oregon. That's from the Oregon Trail.
Oh, yeah.
Remember Oregon
That's where
Trail
you
when
get
you
scurvy.
get
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's how I died too.
Yeah.
Scurvy?
Well, it was mostly...
No, I had dysentery. I died-
Dysentery. That's
Dysentery
it.
is
It's
the one that
always
gets
dysentery.
everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nobody dies of scurvy in on land ever.
Not going west.
No.
Not on the Land Ho West.
But if you're land ho west from like England to here,
Yeah.
it totally gets
Scurvy all day. Scurvy all day, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually Kanye before he was Land Ho West before he trying to go back to that Kanye that we ended the pod with last time.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Can't get it because we're thinking about Amanda Bynes.
Oh.
Now I feel like we have to put out the other one just
Amanda
so people can
Bynes.
get more context.
Yeah,
to our-
bonus app.
Bonus app.
Well, at least
Bonus app. Here's a podcast that sounds shitty.
Yeah.
It's gonna sound real shitty.
But just because of the corrupt files.
if you can get a Will Miles dialogue sniffing dog,
Yeah.
he will alert to this podcast.
And it's just the dog repeating everything back in my voice.
I like that.
That'd
I
be
like
amazing.
that. Yeah, that dog is actually in Austin because it's too weird for the coasts.
Keep
Too-
Austin weird.
Yeah, too weird for any of those other cities.
Austin's the name of the dog now, too.
So simple. Dan had a problem with lazy bar owners naming their bars the address of the bar.
Oh, that's good. Like Crowbar or whatever? No.
Yeah, it's on Crow Street. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Exactly.
Thank
yeah,
you.
but you know what? That's pushing it.
Yeah.
But I'll let that go.
Crowbar?
It's the what's the name of your bar? 41B.
Yeah, like 4th Street Bar.
Fuck
Yeah.
you. 4th Street Bar. Again, it's riding the line. But it's when you have the address.
He's never been this passionate
It's
about
mostly
any
the.
cause in
It's
his
mostly.
life.
That's not true.
He did that whole dysentery campaign.
Yeah.
Oh, there is a bar called like
anti-dysentery campaign.
Right.
I did the
137
dysentery.
You did the
campaign.
pro-dysentery.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one. Yeah, there's all sorts of like 169 bar, like the
Yeah.
169 East Broadway. Fucking
It's
cool
East.
name.
It's
dude.
East Broadway.
Broadway.
It's East Broadway.
Broadway.
Is that how you say it?
I don't know. I like saying it like that.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. I say
'cause it's
Broadway.
Broadway because it's a way.
Broadway. Broadway.
You never say that.
It's not about
Broadway.
the broads though. It's about the way.
Broadway.
You stopped saying broads recently. I don't think.
Oh,
that
that's
you,
such a fun word to say.
Yeah, I've been
that.
better.
He's been real big on.
Why? Because it's not good to say.
Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't call chicks broads or
You shouldn't call
dames.
chicks broads.
That's a Simpsons joke. That's a Simpsons paraphrasing. No, we should respect all people except for Jared from Subway.
And
Bear from.
no, Bear School.
Alex Jones,
Oh yeah.
and he lost custody of his kids.
I
this
saw
week.
that.
Oh well, there's so many things like that happening. O'Reilly getting fired and
Well, the thing about
Sage
that
Steele getting fired.
here's something interesting
That
about
did not happen.
Alex Jones is that he like tried very hard to be like, this is a character I play, because his wife's like defense was all about like just showing them clips of him being a psycho and being like, hey, he's not cool, or
he's
like
unhinged.
or yes, he's playing something, but it's like a cult leader, because he's like feeding this, so he can't be around kids because he's gonna be someone who's gonna like, you know, feed this like InfoWar baloney to his kids. So I just thought it's a good comeuppance for him. Like, you spat all this dirty shit. Well, now look at all that, what it's going to come back to. Now you lose your kids because of it.
How many pro wrestlers have gone through a divorce and gotten?
Was Alex Jones a pro wrestler?
No, he just looks like one.
He just
acts like one.
Yeah.
I think he's evolved into one. I don't feel like he started out. He just was a puny little dude, and now he's full of rage and probably
pulling his shirt off.
He definitely has low T.
Dusty, he definitely has low T.
He probably has too
and
much.
Dusty
T
Rhodes
now.
would beat the shit out of him.
Everybody would beat the shit out of him.
Everyone would beat the shit out of him.
Rhino.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
Rhino.
I talked to Rhino last year. He was talking about politics. He's really smart.
Rhino would be a good drug sniffing dog too.
Yeah.
Or
A good name for a drug.
Yes.
Not him.
Like, I'm like, whoa, man! I just said he was smart.
That's my dog. That's my dog. What are you talking about? That's my dog.
I heard labs are very smart. So.
We hatched him in a lab.
So what did is Rhino still?
I work with this girl named Nicole, woman named Nicole. Yes,
Broad.
And she's like really into John Adams. And Rhino came up and was like, I heard you were into John Adams. And then they were talking about John Adams for a long time. And then when I joined,
second
John Adams.
not.
And when
Quincy.
I walked around with him, and he was going on and on about politics all night after that. And you're like, whoa, Rhino, like and he was like, yeah, I'm running for office. I actually need some writers for, potentially you guys could write some
correspondence
copy for this. Yeah.
Oh.
It's like, maybe, wait, what? For your mayoral campaign? That would be so much fun. Local office.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I just started to get into politics and wanted to study up, and I got real good with John Adams. I really liked his views of the world back then.
Never made it to Jefferson.
I like the idea of using wrestling terminology for local politics. Like, you know, I'm going to suplex the sewer system problems in this town, or I'm going to.
You're gonna put the taxes in a headlock?
Yes. I feel like there's better ones than both of those, but
Oh, here you go.
because that's all he knows. That's all Rhino knows.
I'm gonna
All
put
Rhino knows is
property taxes in a headlock. How about that? How about that? Yeah, now play into the landowners. Yeah.
Danny has none. He's thinking so hard. Wheels are turning.
I got nothing.
Brain
Yeah, so much for that.
racking.
I got nothing.
Reckon
I'm going to smack a aluminum chair all over these bills.
Yeah, there you go.
You got that? You nailed. You got that one.
that
Nailed
could
it.
Well,
be-
I didn't want to say anything, but you forced my hand.
No, that could
'Cause it
be
looked like the wheels were turning.
That could be construed as making a statement against a guy's named Bill, and so you would lose the Bill vote.
Yeah, okay.
You know, my opponent said that I was wrong and they're running negative campaigns, but to them I say, suck it. I don't know.
Oh,
That's not bad.
all right.
That's in the speech. That's in the like middle of the speech.
Yeah,
So.
but do you do the
Yeah, you got to do
full-
the
you
DX sign. Yeah. Yeah.
Suck it.
Suck it.
These pavers at City Hall, these bricks are way too hot in the summer. So I'm gonna fix that because Stone Cold said so.
Stunner.
I don't know. That's all I have.
Yeah,
I'm trying to make that work.
Wow.
I couldn't do it. That's all I got.
I'm going to drop taxes just as fast as Bret the Hitman Hart's brother died.
Oh boy,
Oh boy.
that's a little too soon.
Wow. And in front of children, no less.
Our trade deficit will recede faster than Hulk Hogan's hairline.
Damn.
Piece of shit. I used to look up to you and all of your shirt shredding antics.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you're just another piece of shit.
Especially when he was like
A rich-
babysitting in that movie. That was cool. I was like, oh, this guy's really
Oh,
crossing
man.
over.
I love that movie.
Yeah, me too.
Which one? No holds barred?
Yes. Wasn't it? Yeah.
Zeus.
Yeah.
I feel like Jesse
Yeah,
Ventura.
Tiny Zeus Lester, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh right,
Yeah.
I had the choice.
from Friday fame.
Only guy named Tiny in the world. Yeah. He killed all the other guys named Tiny and ate them.
But you know, the thing is, not very tiny.
No. God,
No.
Well,
Kinda
I did a Wrestling Buddies commercial, and I had the
nice.
choice to take home either
Tatanka.
Big Boss Man, Ultimate Warrior,
Yeah.
or Hulk Hogan?
What do you do?
What'd you
What did I
home?
take?
Ultimate Warrior.
Ultimate Warrior. You have
yeah,
to.
dude.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The best one.
There's no choice.
There's no choice.
I wanted a big boss man. I didn't want to fight a big chubby cop.
No.
Jeremy,
no.
you know he passed away, right?
Big Boss Man, yes.
No, Ultimate Warrior.
He did.
Well, one of 5 of them have passed
A
away.
whole bunch of.
There's-
You know why? Because they fucking traumatic head injuries.
yeah. Same as football.
They never touch. No, they never touch the turnbuckle. They're always like.
They almost touched the
Yeah,
turn.
they never. It's not. It's fake.
Yeah, but sometimes, I mean, like once in a
the
while,
story's
though,
beautiful.
once in a while, you mess up.
What are you saying? He had fake traumatic brain injury?
Well, Owen
Again,
Hart.
we'll go back to Owen
yeah,
Hart.
right. I mean, like, yeah.
He messed up.
Yeah, it was a faulty thing. It was supposed to look way cooler.
Oh man, supposed to look way liver.
Yeah, like definitely wasn't going to end that way in the rehearsal. Yeah.
Rest in peace.
People
Owen
can
Hart.
get
Sorry.
hurt.
R.I.P.
People
New
can get
rockers.
hurt doing all kinds of things.
True.
Whether it's faking news to make people very upset or jumping off of ropes.
Yeah.
The reason I referenced that was the Chris Benoit popped into my mind because I had listened to the last podcast and they did a whole episode on him and like just years and years of him jumping off. His whole move was jamming his head into other people.
How did Alex Jones get famous if his move was jamming his head into other people?
Well, his opinions from his head into other people.
Damn.
I'm getting it.
Yeah.
You know what it is with Alex Jones and Bill O'Reilly? It shows like the presidency doesn't mean everything people think it is. Like, because I feel like a lot of black people were like, Barack's in office. These black things are going to change. I'm going to be as black as I've ever been before. I don't know.
But all these other white things were happening on around.
Yeah.
The media continued to go on like it was.
And then now there's a white racist up there, or like at least part of him is prejudice. And so he's in the office, and now all these prejudiced people are like, yeah, now I'm in office. I'm going to run this way. And they start acting out. And it's like, oh no, everybody's wrong. The president doesn't mean anything.
Right.
He doesn't represent the country, I don't think.
All these political pundits are running the country.
Yeah, that's right. CNN runs the country.
What?
No, I'm just kidding. Please no.
CNN runs the country just like a battle royale, huh? See, I brought it back, guys. Come on.
Don Lemon runs the
I
country.
was just going to say, please not Don. Please not Donnie.
But he did have a great New Year's special because he got lit.
That was so much fun. That was so much fun.
It was really
And he was
fun.
talking
It was
about
really
his
fun
dates.
to watch.
Yeah. This is why I can't get a date. All right. Whoa.
Oh,
go
come
on.
on now,
Yes.
yeah.
Go on, Don. I want to hear about this.
We want the quality content.
No guys like me. What? Oh, yeah. Tell us more.
Finally, content we can get behind.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
He was so sad. He was crying.
Dear Don. Sorry, Miss Lemon.
He's
No one wanted to finish that.
know. I
Like,
didn't have all
nobody
the-
wanted.
I didn't have all the lyrics ready. I had parody lyrics in my head, but not ready.
I am InfoWars.
Don Lemon is he did a few of the like during the shootings of in Atlanta. No,
Orlando.
no. After that, man, I should have prepped this. Anyway,
Charleston.
he
Which
did
one of
San
them?
Bernardino.
the city. The
That,
city.
just this alone makes me
Yeah.
very sad and upset.
Yeah,
Just
welcome to
just fucking let's just list them
2000s in
off.
America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of these sad mass
Need more
shootings.
guns. Anyway, he just his tact is not there a lot of the times, and it feels like when he's like there was this situation that was happening. There was a gunman that was cornered, and he was literally getting people who were right in the sort of line of fire and being like having the reporter like shove a mic into their face and be like, just let the thing, you know what I mean? Let's get the shit under control.
Can I talk while I'm taking shelter? Can I shelter before we?
Apparently
have an
they could
interview?
not. Yeah, I just think it's gotten to a point where it's the entertainment level of all this news
Well,
bullshit.
that's the whole thing. I mean, the head of CNN that was like his previous job was like
Entertainment?
reality TV.
Oh, really?
So like he's running CNN like a reality TV station where what are we gonna do? Oh, let's put the people on the air and pay them millions of dollars to defend someone.
Yeah.
So we can all like lambast them and talk shit.
Yeah.
And so people feel good about our viewpoint and can feel shitty about their viewpoint without really doing anything, without
Yeah.
changing anything, without even giving like nice nuggets of like, oh, positive, like whatever. I like Jake Tapper. I think Jake Tapper does
He's good, but
a solid job, but he
solo.
also, right, he's solo, but he, he still conforms to a little bit of that. Like once, he's like, oh, I'm going to have Kellyanne Conway on here. It's like, okay, let's see how long this lasts.
Mm-hmm. You're going to shit on her right away.
Immediately.
Yeah. Let her say stupid shit on her own.
Right. Yeah.
You don't have to drag it out of her.
Yeah, right. She's going to do it.
She will
it will
produce
happen.
dumb shit. Yeah.
Yeah. No, we shouldn't be watching the news anyway that much.
Yeah.
24 hour
out there
news cycle.
making news.
Yeah, right? We should be making history.
All right. Well, I'm going to go run out in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
See if I can get. I would just like one radio station and 2 TV stations and 3 publications to just write about my untimely accident.
That'd be nice. You get the New York, the Gothamist. I bet they write about it.
Oh yeah, and at Brooklyn will totally write it.
The Brooklyn paper.
Homeless man found dead in middle of street.
Oh well, we're in Park Slope, so that fucked in Park Slope will pick it up.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
That's no longer anymore. They
Fucked in
really?
Park Slope.
They went out of.
Wait a second.
They
I don't think I
decided.
knew about
Yeah,
that.
it was like a blog.
Yeah.
When I was living here, there was.
Was it about sex?
Yeah, when I was
It was
about
just about stuff in the neighborhood.
Okay, you got fucked in Park Slope.
when I was about
Yeah,
5
yeah.
years old, it was like the only way to learn about Park Slope. You'd go online and look at the blog.
What's
and-
fucked today?
There should be one like fucked in Park Slope because I'm curious who gets fucked in Park Slope.
Oh, I'm sure.
There's mostly
A
couples.
lot
so
of
it's
people,
like-
yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot of loving fucking. Going on.
But I want to know about like the fucked. Like there's like who's getting fucked over here, right?
the
Who's
tenants. The tenants are
Yeah.
getting fucked.
Who's single out here in Park Slope? Literally, I don't think there's anyone single in Park Slope.
If you're listening and you are from Park Slope, and
I
you
was
are
single in Park Slope.
I was when I was visiting.
Sips,
But
they
you
call
were
it.
visiting?
I was
Sips.
visiting though. I would visit for like a month at a time. My brother.
From Fort Greene. Oh,
No.
from Chicago.
I would like come down from. I mean, I fucking hated the train.
Yeah, I was like, ugh, get back on the queue. I don't think so. I'm
Get
gonna
it? Forget
go
it.
ahead and live here.
You already got a good thing going.
My brother's got a nice couch.
You know, I love it. Yeah.
basically the Oregon Trail is what you guys are.
Yeah. I was like, I'm not getting dysentery on
Brooklyn
that
Trail.
queue.
You get off
Snake
at
bite.
DeKalb and you're getting dysentery.
broken
man.
leg.
Where'd that ram come from? Or deer? Wasn't it always deer? There's a deer on the road.
You get to shoot buffalo occasionally.
Buffalo. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, but you can only carry so much meat, which you could. You
It
had to
served
sort of-
Jeremy
Mr.
well later in life.
Mr. Gun shooting, rootin' tootin' over here is like, I had too much buffalo meat.
That's why
They
I'm
won't let me keep it on this damn Oregon Trail video
That's why
game.
I'm a vegetarian in Brooklyn.
Is that what
measles,
forced you to be?
snake bite, dysentery, typhoid, cholera.
Typhoid. Yeah, I had
exhaustion.
typhoid
Don't forget a
lot.
broken leg.
Yeah, broken leg. You could die from a broken leg.
In that,
Yeah.
in those days.
The other
Yeah.
thing is the players' oxen were also subject to illness and death.
It was always oxen.
Yep.
Well, they were what was pulling us across the country, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That's such
Now we have
weird
pipelines, but
slave labor. Those oxen didn't want to do that.
yeah. They didn't sign up for
Did
that.
they
shit.
ask the oxen?
And nobody remembers that, man.
Right.
There's no Oxen Remembrance Day.
The oxen were like, "Yo, New York is dope. What are you guys doing?
I'm staying here.
Yeah. Why are we going all the way to Oregon? There's nothing there."
Hi, I'm in Oregon.
Going all the way to Oregon. Heard about that Dahmer Pass place? Fuck that.
Don't.
What is that?
It's not on the Oregon
Oh,
Trail.
okay.
Is that a Jeffrey Dahmer joke?
No, Dahmer Pass. Oh, maybe that was part of the Oregon Trail.
No, that was the Donner Pass. D-O-N-N-E-R. It's named after the Donner Party.
Fucking idiot. Yes, I know. The Dahmer Party.
Dahmer.
The Dahmer Party was a bunch of people.
This is what happens when you watch a
selected for-
24-hour news cycle.
Yeah. The Dahmer party's in the freezer.
We selected a bunch of people for their deliciousness. And
There's some
supple meats.
there's some Sarah Lee and Dahmer in the freezer. No, it's Sarah and Lee.
we just lost.
Or in
Dahmer used
We
to.
just lost Northern California, Nevada.
I feel like
Yeah, it's
Dahmer.
Dahmer Pass is Nevada.
I remember thinking there was a chance I saw him at some point when I was a kid.
Jeffrey Dahmer?
Yeah.
At the
He
at the
worked.
Punchline, right in Chicago.
No, he was hilarious. I think he used to. There's a Dunkin' Donuts right by my house on like Clark and Belmont, and I think he used to come there and like find dudes to
Really?
bang and like kill them and eat them. I feel like he
At the
made
Dunkin'
At the
Donuts?
Dunkin' Donuts, yeah.
They
He
know,
saw
and I
you.
used- I
He
used to
saw
go to
you
that
one day and was just like, "Oh, 12 more years."
he became known as the.
He kept
the
feeding you.
jelly
Like it'd
man.
be really weird. You developed a relationship with him. He's like,
Right.
he's a nice guy that always buys me donuts and
Yeah.
coffee.
It's got pate. I don't know. Yeah.
It's weird. He keeps saying, eat whatever you want, man. Don't worry about it. Don't play sports. Play video games and eat a lot.
Makes me swallow a multivitamin
cereal.
Always make me take my vitamins.
I gotta take testosterone. I don't know why. I'm only 5.
Fattens you up. Nice and big.
Oh my god. Well, that's creepy.
Yeah. Every now and then I'll think about that.
Yeah, that's a legit thing.
Yeah, Darren was at that coffee shop, huh? Weird.
It's weird that now
killing
that you
people.
say that, I had a really close childhood friend that we went to junior high or something, high school together. When that all happened, he was like, "Oh yeah, he's like my third cousin or second cousin."
Jeffrey Dahmer?
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Then we sort of fell off after that.
Stop hanging out.
So did everybody.
He moved.
Yeah, right.
No, but
His
that was
mom
true.
kept saying, "You can't say that to people." Like, this is the 4th town in 5 months.
We're running out of school
cannot
districts.
stay here.
Kid had to get plastic surgery after that.
Is it
I
Dahmer?
know
No,
you
it's
think
Donner.
it's cool. Yeah,
It's Donner. It's Joey.
From now on, you're Jeremy
Donner.
Donner.
Donna.
Didn't the Donner Party have to eat some of their own people?
No, they subsisted on hummus.
That's not true.
Yeah.
I think it's the Donner / something, right? Donner.
No.
Donner.
Well, it's Donner Pass.
It was the Donner Working Families Party, and what happened was that Cuomo promised
the Working
them,
Family Matters Party. So
Yeah.
it's actually
it's a rare condition in this day and age.
Their motto is,
to see anybody advocate on the newspaper page.
their motto is "Did I
do that?
I like that.
Did I do that?
how would that song go now, though, right?
Boobadoo bop wada.
Because there's no newspaper page. It's not really
And
a
there's
thing.
also no.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, right? Reading any good news on the newspaper. It's like, no, you're bombarded with
Reading any
news in
good
the
news.
24-hour news cycle.
Yeah.
To get on Twitter early in the day.
Darius McCrory.
Yeah, he held his baby over boiling water.
What?
I read that too, yeah.
That's
Speaking
something
of
that just
Dahmer,
happened?
Yeah, something just Eddie Winslow was holding his baby over boiling water.
Oh my God.
How the
threatening his
mighty have
wife.
fallen.
Yeah.
Threatening his wife?
Yeah. What happened on the Family Matters? Jaleel White's cool.
Yeah.
He's still out in LA just hanging.
Yeah, he just did a car commercial most recently where
well.
he reprised his role.
Oh, I take everything back.
Shout
He's
out.
not
Hey
doing
man,
well.
sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
He was,
get it.
he
Can't
was
wait for
right
the new,
next
the
to
new
us.
Kia Sarah that the phone. There's a new Pete and Pete Kia Sarah phone coming out.
branded. Well, I mean, we were trying to hold out for Sony Ericsson, but we got Kia.
And I wanted to say Kia, and I didn't know any of Sportage, and I just said Kia Sarah. I don't. We're not up to Jaleel White's level yet of doing the car commercials. We're just doing the old school phone commercials.
Those Kia Ceras, though, are made in the USA in Samsung, New York.
At least Hammer did Geico, right? Is that right?
No, he's doing the Hammer's doing the. I just saw this yesterday.
It's so
Those
depressing.
those press on, stick on
Command.
yeah,
command strips.
Yeah,
Yes.
command strips.
Yeah.
Command strips?
And he's in full
the fuck
garb
is
from
it?
like
What-
1992.
It's double stick tape. It's
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
sophisticated
the hang-
double stick tape.
Yeah. Without leaving marks.
But he
So how does he?
they put
how
the
does he
afro
too
on him
legit
and
to quit it?
everything.
in the
It's
pants,
so
the bubble
awkward.
pants.
Yeah, he's in the bubble
parachute
pants. It's like very sad.
But he
to
always
me.
is coming out of like a suitcase or like
Yeah.
they do the thing where they cut out the floor and
The industry's not kind to people. No industry. It's fucked up, man.
and then they're always dropping things like they're talking about the walls and they're like, oh, why are you hammering nails into the wall? And he's like,
It's
please,
what I do.
Please hammer, don't hurt him. You know what I mean? Like they're doing all
literally,
these
that's
little
a
catchphrases.
direct line. Yeah.
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 Ouch.
It reminds me of the Purell commercial where I did like, Kevin, don't catch a disease.
Did you really do that? No.
Oh man.
Everyone died of dysentery before we could finish the commercial.
I get mad when I hear that shit in so Joe Strummer made a record and there's all these references to he's like, this is London Calling and
really?
London's burning. Like he's just
Yeah.
basically ripping Clash things, and it's fine. It's Joe Strummer. He's allowed to do that. Or he was allowed to do that because he's dead.
Damn.
But that always used to bother me. It was just I know, man. We all know.
Yeah.
We all know. There's no reason for you to say London Calling
Yeah.
or London Burn. We get it.
We know who you are.
We know who you are.
London's drowning. London's inundated from above by killer bunnies.
London's Brexiting.
Yeah.
London has not enough.
I feel like they know those companies know how degrading it must be.
Yeah, they totally
And
know.
they're like-
That's
So
why
they
they
give you extra money.
They give
Yeah,
you a little
right.
bit of money and be like, yeah,
Look, we know this obviously is going to make you look horrible. People are going to be worried when they see our commercials.
Here's a fine pair of earplugs.
but they won't forget it.
Right. They're going to
They're
remember
not going to
command
forget
strips.
it. They're going to be like, oh man, Hammer's command strips.
Yeah. Oh, did you see that sad Hammer command strips commercial?
Yeah. Oh shit, I do need some double sticks.
Yeah, right. Wait, so what do they do? You don't need to hammer? That's pretty cool.
I think Sad Hammer should be the new Sad Jordan.
Yeah.
Crying hammer.
Sad, yeah.
That'd be cool.
I wish he's got to have cried so
Sad
many
Hammer.
He's got to have cried so many times.
Well, he had tax problems.
what
right?
happened?
So I'm sure
what
there's-
happened
Yeah.
was he cried when you touched this.
because you can't.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Well, it didn't have the same reception as my last joke.
No, I know.
Then again, nothing will.
My dad used to be Hammer's lawyer back in the day.
Oh, really?
I went on tour with him for a summer.
Was he related to Dahmer? or something?
Yeah.
Wait, you were on tour with Hammer?
You and Stanley?
Wait, was
You
it?
and Stanley.
was
went
he
on-
Stanley
still-
Hammer. Yeah.
Was he still MC or was he Hammer at that point?
He was MC Hammer. It was
Okay.
Wow.
'cause I
That's
have
the
the
good days.
that's the
That's the
good
good old
days.
days.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
I have the
Still have-
jacket. I still have the jacket at home with the
Whoa.
MC Hammer Don't Hurt Him on it.
Really?
1990
Oh my
something.
God.
Yeah.
Is it like a starter jacket? Like a
Yeah. No, it's like
silk,
it's leather. It's got leather sleeves. And
Too
like,
bad he
vars-
didn't
it's a
live by his
varsity
own
jacket. Varsity
lyrics.
jacket,
It's sad that MC Hammer didn't live by his own lyrics because you know.
somebody else wrote that.
What, by not
No, I'm
hurting
just
him?
saying. No, I mean no, because he said that he was too legit to quit, but
True.
he did stop for a while. Anyway,
Too
boy,
legit.
that was
Too legit to.
Hey, hey.
the Too Legit to Quit video
Yes, amazing.
is amazing because they're all flashing Oakland and
Yeah.
in San Diego or something.
Yeah.
It's just like the most. It's like, oh, this is disrespectful as fuck.
3, 5, 7, get loose.
Well, we are lucky to have you here again.
very much
Yeah,
so.
thank you. You might be the only person that gets two
Nice.
podcasts.
Before everyone else.
We're actually, I'm
Yeah.
going to sync them up side by side.
All right, good,
Just
yeah.
to see what happens.
Just see if the jokes hit at the same time.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
How was the flow with this one versus the last one? I don't know. I really couldn't hear Will at all.
Who knows?
Just gonna hear us laughing.
Yeah.
Oh, what Will said must have been funny.
Will, we couldn't tell, but the reactions were gold.
Do you want to plug some goodness, some stuff, some Twitters, some
Plug some Twitters.
He's got some plugs.
knitting factories, some
Come to the Knitting Factory in Brooklyn every Sunday night at 9 p.m. on Twitter. I'm at Mr. Will Miles, at MR Will Miles. I'm going on it.
At MRWILL Miles.
Yeah. I refuse to spell everything out. I'm going on a tour this summer. I'm going to cities and I'm building a new hour.
Cool.
And it has something to do with Head in the Clouds. Ooh. And that's where all my material's going. And I'm going to Boise, Idaho.
This
Atlanta.
Will is on fire.
Yeah.
And he ain't coming down.
Wow.
WillMilesComedy.com.
We do some Coeur d'Alene, Boise, all the, Tacoma, Everest, Olympia.
Make sure
all
you get to
the,
I am
Walla
going to
Walla.
Olympia. I
all
think,
the
too.
cities we know in Washington and Idaho.
Hell yeah.
Well, I think that's going to do it. I'll leave you with this. Keep all your files corrupt. Keep all your dogs porn sniffing.
Yeah.
And keep all your duty
Keep them that way.
dirty. I don't know.
$10,000 will buy a porn sniffing dog. That's just logical.
Go to
That's how
Seattle.
it goes.
Let's get Bear.
Bring Bear back.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Will. The Adventures of Danny and Mike stars Danny Tamborelli and Michael C. Marona. The show is produced by Jeremy Balin. The podcast is part of the Feral Audio Podcasting Collective and can be found on their website at feralaudio.com. For more information on the guys, visit our website at dannyandmike.com. Also, look us up on Twitter at Danny and Mike with the and spelled out, and on Facebook at facebook.com/The Adventures of Danny and Mike. Thanks for listening.